YouTube land, what's up? It's your girl Macar from Cougar's Closet. So y'all, everything is going wrong. So my ring light stopped working. So now I gotta buy another ring light. But I can't afford another ring light right now. And so my substitute light that I brought in here. See, I don't know my strength. And I snatched that son of a gun head out. And then I couldn't figure out how to get it to screw back in there because it's all metal pieces. But you got to play this switcheroo, Rubik's Cube crap to get the screw to go in. And you had to have it laid a certain way. So I've been tugging with that. But I did have an indulgent moment. Let me tell y'all about my indulgent moment, y'all. Y'all got to try this sometime. Y'all know Edamons, right? The donuts. Try the chocolate with the chocolate inside the devil food donuts with your choice of wine and an authentic piece of pepper jack cheese from the deli. Try that. Ooh, you talk about indulgent. Ooh. So that's what's going on. Or it doesn't have to be pepper jack cheese. It can be your type of cheese. Pepper jack cheese, authentic slice is mine. And when I don't get it from the deli, and most of the time, guess what? I don't. Matter of fact, I can't remember when I got some pepper jack from the deli. You know what I done got? Sargentos. Because the Sargentos is real authentic. Yeah. So if you don't get it from the deli, then get it from the line because I get it every blue moon from the thing. But Sargento really does taste like it's from over there. Put your donut in the microwave for like a split second just to get it melted. Take it out. If you want to do like a lava cake with your wine and your cheese. Whew. You talk about a treat. You are so rewarding. I'm sorry, you are so deserving of an reward. Is it okay to say? I couldn't think of nothing else. Okay, so listen, y'all. Let's move on. So today you're tuned into y'all. I'm kicking off my shoes. Y'all know it's finna get rough. I'm kicking off my shoes like I'm finna get with somebody. Kicking off my shoes and fall no. So today my topic is self-defense 101, right? Gun concealers. Oh, you gun concealers. Okay, so this is my thing, right? What inspired me to do this, and y'all, my notes are all over the place, and I can't read my own handwriting, so y'all got to bear with me. What inspired me to do this piece, right? Because I was laying in the bed, and then a commercial came on, or an ad, a self-defense ad, or whatever, gun concealer car ad, and I said, well, that would be all right to do something on. I'm sorry, y'all. I said, well, that'd be something good to do. Something on. And it was meant for me to go down that journey and see that because it converted me back to stories I had heard, right? About concealed carriers. And so the concealed carriers, what they do is they carry these licensed guns, but they don't know the law with the gun. So when they go to self-defending, they find themselves on the wrong end of the stick. That's what I'm talking about. So I've been hearing too many stories of these defense things gone wrong to where you the hero you thought, but you going to jail. Like, I'm curious because I don't know. I don't own a gun, so I want to know, like, when they teach y'all this, when y'all get the gun, do y'all learn any of this in the class, or do they tell y'all where y'all can retrieve this information at and read about it, like the gun laws? Like, do they talk to y'all about this? Because too many of y'all, I'm hearing too many stories of people carrying concealed weapons and they defending, but when the deal go down, like on TV, when they slam the Gildo slamming on you. That's what I'm saying. I didn't make that stretch far enough. I was supposed to get out the way. When they slammed the jail doors, they slammed them on you. Yeah, that's how I want it to look. Like that right there. All right. So I wrote some notes because it's going to be a struggle, but at the same time, I don't like keep on losing my train of thought because I really have something to say and some points that y'all need. Why am I going to get on here, to not deliver all the way, And this is how I feel today. Tomorrow I'll be back to my regular me. I'll be telling a good story and jump on another good story and then might finish that one, then come back to make it make sense. All right, so let's get down to the business. Concealed carriers, self-defense 101. Teaching y'all the rules of self-defense. Now, let me say this before I get started. I have no idea what they teach y'all about this self-defense and these guns, what it takes for y'all to be able to carry these guns. But from the stories that I'm hearing from different people, it just seemed like to me, y'all just toting the guns and just shooting the guns. But when the police come, y'all asses on the wrong side of the fence. Like, are y'all educating y'all selves? There's more to being a gun owner. There's more to protecting. You got to be in the right. You see what I'm saying? So that's what made me do this. So let me go on. The reason why, I'm sorry. So I already said this. Yeah, I talked about, I saw this commercial in the ad. Yeah, that's what made me do it. See, I got to write my stuff out so I don't get lost. Okay, and like along the way too, right? Like when I lived in Atlanta and when I lived in Cincinnati, and I chopped it up with dudes, I heard stories about people, defending their families and this and that, but they ended up going to jail. I heard the story about Gucci Mane, which I don't know if it's true or not, but Atlantean told me, that they tried to give him life and they tried to kill him. And he beat it, but you hear about these type of stories. And then which brings me to last year. Last year, I was at a bar, right? In the daytime. And I would go to this bar when I would wash my clothes. There was a bar across the street, so I'd go over there and have a drink, 12 or 1 or 2. And so there would be this crew of guys that worked like construction or whatever, and they would come in and have lunch. And play the slots and then go back to work. Well, I happened to be down there one day and this crew come in and it was a nice vibe. The bartender, she was vibing with everybody, square, big circle, like this how the bar set up, like the bartender in the bartender in the middle and then like it's a big old, like that, real, but it's wider than this. So she talking to everybody because she's the center of attention. So she's talking to everybody at the bar. And I don't know how this fell. Like if somebody at the bar said something about like one of their family members was going to jail and it was in self-defense. Or if the news was saying something and it was in self-defense. I don't know how that fell, right? But I do know this. The guy that was a part of the work crew, he leaned in and told me, he said, I'm waiting to go to jail now. He said, I got to get ready to turn myself in. I got another court date. I got to see what they finna do. But they already told me I'm finna get some time. And I asked him, I said, well, what happened? And he said something, and I don't even know if this is all the correct story and if this story is mixed with some of the other stories I heard in Atlanta and Nashville. I don't know. I just know I'm going to make it juicy for you. That's all I know. Call me so I can get it juicy for you. It's going to be pieces of real juice. That's all I know. 100% real juice. But I asked him what happened, and he told me that him and his girl and his daughter was in the house chilling and said that some people broke in his house or whatever. And I don't know if they stole stuff. I don't know what happened. But whatever happened, they came up out the house running, and he was gunning in behind them. And to my recollection, I could be wrong. I don't know if he shot the dude. I like to say he said he shot the dude, or if he didn't. But when the police came, his ass was on the wrong side of the fence on the self-defense aspect part of being a carrying gun concealer. And so, I don't know, it's like this in my eyes and your eyes. We like to think he did the right thing, because anything about our kids, we gonna do the right thing. So he said, like, now he got to go to jail because somebody broke in his home. He said he chasing down the street, but, now he got to go to jail because somebody broke in his home. So, like I said, if it had been me or you, we feel like he did the right thing. It would have been what we would have did, because we gonna come right for our kids. That's the only way we coming in is right? But that's how we feel. But according to the law said you're wrong, and that's not how we feel. You see why I'm trying to get y'all to go with y'all concealers and y'all pistols and y'all pistol play and all of this stuff? I'm trying to get y'all, if y'all got these guns and y'all haven't started educating yourselves on what you have and how to use it, I'm trying to get y'all to understand, to get in them books and see what's going on with this piece of artillery you have here, and how can you use it, and what range do you have to be in before you can load up, and this and that. Like, you need to be on the other end of the spectrum here. So when the police come, they don't haul your ass along with his. All right, but I wrote it all out, but it's chicken scratch. Give me time. Yeah, but the law said he was wrong. Yeah, that's what the law said. The law said he was wrong. Now, this is my law. Now, listen, I don't know if my law is true or not. I'm going off the top of my dome. I thought I had some more wine in that glass. I didn't. I'm just going off the top of my dome about the law that I have always heard it, the way when me and the OGs kicked it, the way they told the law went to me. And like I said, I don't know if this is true or not, but if you want to adapt to this, you're more than welcome. I'm just saying, what I think I know as far as the gun business. I don't know. I don't flow in the gun business. But, what I do have heard from OGs back in the day or whatever, whoever I chop it up with, I've heard like them say like things like know the law, because like I've heard people say if somebody comes into your home, if they come into your home, if you shoot them, they still have to be so many feet inside your home before you shoot them. I've heard things like, if somebody came in your house and took some or broke in your house, and they was leaving out the front door and you shot them in the back, your ass going to jail. You on the wrong side of the fence, because they was no longer a threat to you. They was going out the door. If they was supposed to been coming in, then you could have got them. This is what the wise heads was telling me. I've heard things like about guns, like you cannot ride around with them, fully loaded. I've heard, different states do different things, let me see. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm working on it. Oh yeah, and back to the person has to be so many feet in before you shoot them. I've heard people say, like, I bring their ass in here, or drag their ass in here, shoot them and drag them in here. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, I hope you got everything together, because see, my question is, Do you got everything covered? Because see, when the police come, your story gonna have to be matching up with what's going on this flow. You see, this is algebra at its finest. So, like, if you shot him that way and drug him in the house, then that mean he got to fall a certain way. I don't know if he had to fall forward, he has to fall backwards, if he had to fall at a slope. I don't know what he has to do. Do you know? Because see, that's what they checking for. You know, it's certain things they gonna be looking for on that crime scene. Like, okay, you said he hit the ground and his eyes wasn't closed. Well, his eyes is open. See, they gonna know it was foul play. See, this go along with the mopping and the bleaching of the floors and the cleaning the blood and the DNA and the getting the dirt out the fingernail. See, all of that's running together. So, like, what else? You know, so I don't think that's a smart move, you know, to shoot him and bring him in, and you don't know, you know, what the police gonna be looking for, because that's a different type of math. It most certainly is. Yeah. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much what I needed to get out to keep me on dialect where I didn't lose my mind. Now I can lose my mind and just talk in freeform, because I had to write all of that down because I just didn't want to lose my train of thought. But now I can freeform. But like I said, yeah, it's too many of y'all getting caught up on the wrong side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to read up on your artillery. This is what energy is telling me. Like, you concealed, you legal, like you not hiding nothing, but you lazy when it comes to reading your rights. They want me to put this out here for you. It was meant for me in that commercial to meet last night. Because when I look back, some people that I have spoken to in my past and last year, these people then went to jail for self-defense, doing it in an emotional way, letting their emotions get involved. But the law don't want you to get your emotions involved. The law feel like it ain't your job. It's their job. But this is the thing. You can do these things if you in the right. But the flip side corner of the shit, I'm like, well, is it even worth having a gun? Because you saying I can't keep one in the chamber, or I can't, different states vary. Or are you saying, like, I can't shoot him until he's so many feet in my house? You saying I can't shoot my mans and I got him right here, right now? Like, what's the purpose of me having a gun for a mother sneak up on me? Like, what's the purpose of it? That's the downside of it. You understand me now? That's the downside of it. Yeah, you know, if I tell one side, the flip side, I got to tell the downside too. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? I'm just thinking that not that I'm thinking. Spirit told me to tell y'all that y'all need to read about y'all rights in these guns and how to use these things, and when it's okay to do X, Y, and Z, and when it's okay to have it, and you know, what it takes for when the police to roll up, not to roll off with you. And I just wanted to wake y'all up to that fact, because it's like y'all get the gun and y'all get the card and stash it in your purse and stash it in your wallet, and you don't read the law. But then you might get into a heated argument with somebody and they might have really done you wrong. And emotionally, you let that gun talk. You let that gun fly them things. And then you in jail. The police don't care about all 8 of them jumped you at one time. For some reason, you got to be in certain lines. I've read things about girls coming through girls' windows and attacking them in their house. And they called the police, and the police didn't do nothing 3 to 4 times. And the girl come back up in her house again, remove her window, and come back up in there again. And she shot and killed the girl, and she went to jail. But was it because the girl wasn't all the way in the house? I don't know if she was in the house. It was a big story about it. The girl had just graduated from Morehouse or something. This was on Google News and all kind of crap. So if y'all haven't got familiar with the literature of your concealed weapons, Spirit has brought it to me right here, right now, to tell you, when in your free time, when you don't have anything to do, just read something. You ain't got to get all Holy Quran. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go Holy Bible. You ain't got to go Buddhist style. You ain't got to do that. Every blue moon, before you go to bed, maybe look at a sentence or two. You know, on your lunch break, if you killing some time, hey, on your break, look on your phone. See what some of this law is. What you can do and what you can't do. Can you have it in the party? You know, listen, y'all. A meal ticket out here for these people. Y'all, a meal ticket. They find out you use that thing in the wrong way. Ain't nobody gunning for you. They want you downtown. You the trophy. You look good going in the jailhouse. Oh, you look delicious. They're clapping their hands as you come from officer to lieutenant. And then the men back there, they're screaming bloody beat. You never stood a chance going in there. Well, anywho, this is my story. I'm sorry about the story. It was choppy tonight. But my handwriting, see, I had stopped writing. And I guess God said he's going to take that gift away from me, like another gift he took away from me. I got to figure out how to get that back. But then he take one and then he embraced me in this one and enriched me in some other ones. So I guess it works. But anywho, tell me how you feel about this. Cougar's Closet. Mwah.